Let's pursue this discussion a bit further. If we all like people leadership, but in some cultures they will nonetheless default to positional leadership, is there a way we can bring the two approaches or these two principles together? Is it possible to develop a healthy servant leadership without rejecting hierarchical top-down patterns? Or must we all adapt to horizontal, egalitarian, and democratic ways? I feel sometimes that the term servant leadership has become too much of a cliche. And even the notion, democratic leadership is loaded with a political agenda. So instead of servant leadership or democratic participatory management, I like to talk about caring leadership. How can an authoritarian or top-down leader care for their personnel and yet keep their respect and honor? And at the same time, how can an on-the-floor, friendly, participatory leader or manager become stronger and ensure respect from their team? When we understand that every person in our sphere of responsibility has God-given worth, we will relate to them in that light. We will genuinely care for them and give them value. The leader will gain honor and respect before others because the leader cares for the people and becomes involved in their lives. So is it stepping down or stepping up? When the leader steps down towards the level of the people that they work with, the leader has gained honor and steps up in the eyes of those around him. When someone thinks about me, I feel encouraged and honored. Sadly, many people die emotionally and psychologically because they feel no one thinks about me, no one cares about me. But when someone does care for me, I experience inner value and joy. That person, that leader has entered my world, my experiences, my failures and joys. So when a leader looks at me and establishes real eye-to-eye contact and asks, "How are you?" much more than a greeting or a simple courtesy, I sense that the leader is treating me as a human being and not simply as an employee. The leader wants to hear from me and learn from my experiences. The leader enters my world as they give their ear to me, and this gives me motivation. Now, this is the challenge for every leader, manager, and director, regardless of coming from high power distance cultures or low power distance cultures, to care for the people that they are leading by genuinely entering their worlds and engaging with the issues they're dealing with. This is especially relevant in multicultural situations. In such multicultural relationships, we need to be more proactive and learn the art of listening and learning and asking questions and showing true interest in other people's lives and really appreciating the cultures of those around us. So what do you think? How do you care? Why don't you take the time in this next activity and just, evaluate yourself in your role as a leader, manager, supervisor, or director. How do you care for those around you?